Up next, the Celtics take it. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Russell is out there with Johnson, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. Now, here is Russell. 3 on the clock. Launches it. Porzingis with the rebound. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Holiday. Here's Porzingis. Claxton covering. Here's Brown. Nice D from Williams. Johnson against White, and the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, Boston. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. Williams for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Here's Boston now.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Johnson from outside. It's good from long range. Johnson's got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for the Nets.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
And Holiday, here we go. Out to Porzingis. 3-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Nets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Outside, Russell. Pass to Williams. The putback. Nets with the new shot clock. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Deep 2 from Russell. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Outside, Porzingis. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Johnson. Russell sets a screen for Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The calling card of Johnson, his J. It's why Cam was a lottery pick. It's why he's such a quality NBA player.
Brown sets a screen for Holiday. Buries the long-range jumper.
D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Horford's checked in for Boston. Wilson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. We'll take a look at the Celtics. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, Brooklyn. Right now, quite a ways down below. Here's Johnson. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Holiday against Russell. From downtown, it's hauled in by Porzingis.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And you look at the career of D'Angelo Russell. I mean, he's played for several teams, including the Lakers twice.
Teams keep trading for D'Lo for his offense. He can be electric. There is a reason why he's been named an all-star in his career.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. And here's Russell following Porzingis' three. Johnson finds Johnson. To Johnson, 6 on the shot clock. Johnson sends the screen for Russell, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, Russell, at the end of the day, he's a gamer. You drain a three on his squad, he's coming back for revenge.
Russell against Holiday. Back to Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
These are the little nuances in Brown's game. He has become an elite scorer.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Jaylen Brown.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
So both teams changing it up here. And Brown drops them both.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
Outside Williams. Sharp sets the pick for Williams. Again, the Nets for 2. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game now.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Sharp. Williams is out there with Lewis, and it's Wilson in at the small forward position. Here's Pritchard. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Pass to Tatum. Here's Hauser. Takes the 3. Wilson grabs the board. Over in the corner, Williams. The shot. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Tatum. Still scoreless. Inside, Tatum automatic.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Right wing. Here's Pritchard. The teardrop falls in. And it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Lewis passes to Wilson. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Horford.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Day'Ron Sharp taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Sharp. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Zinkas, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Torrey Craig. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
At the line for 2 shots.
Shooting 2. And the first one drops. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard. And you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
And now let's find out which teams excelled from the free throw line in the season's second half. In fourth, the Celtics.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
Nets trail by 4. Now, Watford. Last game we saw him score 13. Claxton finds Johnson. And here is Lewis. Pass to Claxton. 5 to shoot. Martin with it. There's the 3. Rebounded by Tatum. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Watford passes to Johnson. The Nets working the ball around now. In the corner, it's Martin. Johnson outside. Pass to Lewis. A three-pointer is right on target. Lewis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys.
It's time for Dance Game. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Keep it going. Let's see those dance moves. Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
So for the Nets, Williams is checked in for Lewis. Johnson comes in for Martin. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Trendon Watford. Boston leading by 3. Outside, White. Holiday sets the pick for White. Busted. No good that time either.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Keon Johnson taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Johnson. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Holiday. Pass to White. The shot from the low post is good. And the Celtics lead by 3.
One of the most unselfish players in this league. That's a nice pass from Drew.
Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. So it's the Celtics now, following the bucket by the Nets. A nice shot by Brown.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's stolen by Brown. And Holiday has it in the corner. It's up a three. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Brown outside. Over Williams. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front. They're up by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldrich, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on the defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down. You got to be feeling pretty good if you're one of the teams at the top of your conference.
It's a huge confidence boost. Let you know that they're doing the right thing right now.
As if you ever needed a confidence boost. You always think you're doing everything right.
Well, oh my gosh, look, who's talking? Are you serious? Ernie, you hear this?
I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about you.
I tuned out a long time ago. And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
If I could highlight one area where they should spend more time, actually it's already painted. Get into the post, take easier shots.
Sounds like sound advice, especially if they had Shaq on the finishing end. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. If you look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the Boston Five.
You can see the toughness that Holiday plays with. Contact doesn't faze him.
And here's Russell. Johnson from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Johnson's got 8 points.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Brown the pass to Holiday. Back to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Williams. Brown, and he drops that one in. 8 points for him.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Russell against Holiday. Nets passing it around. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's White following the bucket by the Nets. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Williams. Johnson with it. For the lead. Shot by Johnson, no good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. A 2-point game. White dishes to Tatum. Holiday looking over the floor. Off target from the wing.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Williams kicks to Johnson. Inside, here's Russell, and he hits it to tie the game up.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Holiday finds Porzingis. Down low, here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Porzingis creates so much space when he's out there. It allows him to make passes just like that.
Here is Russell. He's got 5. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for the court teacher.
Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Then for the Nets, Brownie's checked in, and it's Wilson in for Williams. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Lewis.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Clowney. 6 to shoot. Now, here is Russell. It's stolen. Here's Pritchard. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Pass to Russell. 1:09 left in the third quarter. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Now here's Brown. He's got 8. And here's Porzingis. Claxton covering. 5 on the clock. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. And it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Oh, the versatility of Porzingis, able to strike a number of areas.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Porzingis. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Brown outside. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Wilson with the drive. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Tatum. No good from outside. Tie game in Boston. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Lewis. Also, Trendon Watford is out there. Wilson out there with Sharp. And it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. The shot by Watford, no good. Boston shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Horford against Lewis. Horford kicks to Tatum. Pass to Craig. Traps in the tray. Craig's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Watford passes to Wilson. Screen by Watford. To the paint. Here's Sharp. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Dayron Sharp. 2 shots. 2.
The free throw drops for Sharp. And Brooklyn making a change here. Martin's checked in. He's off on the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game. And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Torrey Craig. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordy Fernandez as he talked with his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. Clowney pulls it in.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Martin against Holiday. Sharp with a screen on Holiday. Three-pointer. Martin sinks the three-pointer. Martin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Lewis passes to Watford. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Pritchard. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Out there on the floor for the Nets. Nets trail by 5. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Brown, and that one drops for him.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now here is Holiday. Tatum no good. Outside, Russell. Johnson outside. Outside, Williams. Johnson sets the screen for Williams, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Celtics leading by 3. Brown the pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. 1:44 left in the fourth. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. That's to Claxton. Top of the key, Russell. Lets a floater go. Rebound, Boston. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's White. Driving in, and White slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here is Russell. 1:11 left to play here in the fourth. Williams for 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Boston's on 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. There's Tatum. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And not sure they've got enough time to save himself.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Johnson. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by Brooklyn. So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
A multi-talented swingman, Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Russell feeling it out a bit. Johnson outside. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Brown. Tatum with it. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Jason. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
You got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
You're like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird, but it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, our player of the game, Jason Tatum.